Hi, hello, everyone. Hi. Oh, it's me. Hi, hello. It's your girl Beth, and Dr. Colin is here, and Sophie is here with sound today. Yay! But alas, today we. Yeah. So, Sophie, would you like to tell us? Oh, yeah, not the ad. Sophie, would you like to tell us what you're doing today? Mm-hmm. It's okay. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm eating Dr. Colin. It's like 5 o'clock. Mm. Hello, Phil. Yay! Mm-hmm. Nice. Solid. Much excited. Yo, he already looks fucking pissed. Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Like they're
Your
funny.
guys' volume was off the whole time. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Phil, what would we ever do without you?
Really? It's fine.
We need a button now that says start start of stream check.
We
Go
gotta
through
start
your
doing an audio
checklist.
check.
There they are. You haven't been hearing my glorious. Now
No,
you're
I'm
golden.
No, I'm golden.
Beth's golden. Yeah.
Ha!
Okay. Monkey business. Monkey business.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Did we tell Andrew that we need our Vinny worm tongue?
I don't think so. I'm sure it'll come up.
I'm gonna. So
what I got for tails? What is a
I do lists. That's what.
Okay.
Andrew. We need the leader of the worm tongue. Where's our Vinny worm tongue? Should I give him anything to work off of? Like
He's
like a
I know
snake or snivelly kind of guy?
he's a dragonborn. Um, I feel like he's real thick. I feel like he'd be hella beefy. But we'd have lots of hella beefy. Okay, so what if? Okay, so his name is
We
Worm.
do have lots of hella beefy.
So what if he was more like
proper?
Like, yeah, like very refined and like skinny and like weird and ghostly looking. Like whatever you would. Oh, hello. Is Colin drinking red wine in the morning again? So typical.
No, it's juice, bro. I can't eat or drink anything.
That's his thing.
Because my intermittent fasting, so I can.
Yeah.
Can't.
that going pretty well?
Yeah. Yeah, except there's a few side effects that I'm not
Eh,
didn't really like
Digging.
expect. They're very aesthetic, but
oh,
yeah,
well,
just like but it's I mean I'll say it. I'm not I mean too ashamed of it, but like belching burps, it's
uh,
unreal. Like
yeah.
Oh yeah.
it's the most. I just sit there, and it just comes out. It just flows out of me, and I'm like, what the hell is going on in my body? It's
What is
really
this?
frustrating because before, yeah, I mean, I burped, but like I didn't have to burp. Now it's like
Now
thank
it's like
All,
you,
it has
yeah.
to come out of you.
it has to, yeah.
Well,
Mm.
theory
And
is
they're not
that, yeah.
they're not gross burps at all. They're clean. They're like yeah, they don't. They're very. I don't know, but the sound. I mean, the noise. It's a burp. Like I can't just be like I sit out like playing with my son in the backyard, and just I'm sure my neighbors are just like, "What the hell is going on?"
Mm.
It's voluminous.
Well, I'll put out the theory
Mm.
that, because you've kind of changed what your body's
Mhm.
doing, it is going to have like an
Mhm.
adjustment period where you're just like your
No,
your
two
GI
months.
tract is just like,
2 months.
ah, two
It's been
months.
happening for 2 months.
Wow.
It's supposed
Okay.
to. Yeah, stuff like that was supposed to last like 2 weeks.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm. I don't
Mm.
know then.
But I feel great. I mean, I do. I feel pretty
Honest.
good.
Yeah. Honestly,
Summon
I would go
burps.
by that.
Yeah, no, I
If you.
do. It's a weird thing for me. I've tried diets, throughout my life. This, for some reason, my personality style with being super schedule focused, super like, I don't know how to just like type A. I think it's type A. Like, like just saying I can't eat or I can eat only between certain hours. That's the easiest thing in the world for me. It's the schedule. I can do a schedule. Schedules are great. Um, yeah. So
Huh. Well,
sticking
yeah.
to it. Yeah.
If you're feeling good
Mhm.
and
Very good.
yeah, if it makes you feel
About it.
good in the ways you want, then I would say keep going.
For sure.
Mhm.
Dragonborn. So I'm not gonna say sickly or ghostly. I'm just gonna say cut, like thin and cut.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
slick, aesthetic, probably very charismatic.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna say probably. We're making him,
Phil
so
said
he's gonna be very
when I
charismatic.
changed diet, I could go number 2 for some time. And then Wyborg said, Cray, is this the same as stomach rumbles when hungry? You are hungry, so the bacteria starts overproducing? Asking Dr. Collin. Science
No,
time.
it's not. Yeah, it's your, but it's the body, it's the guts like clock. It is kind of, but yes, it's very much my body expects when to eat. So it's obviously the burps are the worst after I eat. So pretty much after breakfast, after lunch, after dinner. And it's just now my body had to restructure how it releases the acid to digest food and stuff. And so because it kind of reset the process, now it does it really kind of efficiently.
Phil asked if I saw the meme that he posted in the ha-has. I'm not a
I
furry,
have a
Phil.
meme. I gotta load it from my phone, but it fits me perfectly. Ryborg would get it. Let me post it first, and then where'd you post it in the
It's in the
tide
ha-has.
pool? Ah,
The ha-has. It's underneath the town
Take
hall.
me,
here's
take
mine.
on me, take on me. Sorry, that's
Also
what I think
sing.
when I sing aha.
Take me on.
So it's Velma looking for her glasses, and above Velma it says me in the middle of role playing, and next to the glasses it says my fucking accent.
The same though. I feel that. Furious.
I GM'd a new
No.
game last night, and apparently my dwarf became Mr. T, and he's Mr. T now.
He's just
And
Mr. T now.
he's gonna be Mr. T now. How it works.
I started play testing the Daughters of Ambaka, with
Did
my
you
group
really?
on Saturday, yeah. And Darius started off in my voice and ended up like a cowboy.
Like,
Kind of
Always
yes,
good.
towards the
yes.
end.
Cowboy is a go-to for me. I can do
Mhm.
cowboy. Yep, yep.
I think it's because he's written with like slang and abbreviations, like what you doing down there, like, and it came
Mhm.
out just like a what y'all doing down there, like instead of just being
Yep.
like if he was Scottish
Well,
or something, but he would have been like the same cutoff, but my brain was like cowboys make that. It's like he's an imperial
great
dwarf.
that I.
Well, he's not imperial, but he's a dwarf. Like, why
It's
you a
great.
cowboy?
It's great that the writing of it subliminally takes you to cowboy. That's
Mm-hmm. Phil said he wants
Okay.
to be a cowboy.
Do we? Okay, so we have some kind of basic monkey shapes going on here now. Howler monkey shapes. Do we want to do some alterations to like? I know we're talking about making them a
we
little
could
bit
look at.
blue.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to give them tools of any sort, or are they just going to kind of like shake their fists at people as they come up?
One of them should be holding a bar of chocolate because
Sit.
the warehouse was full of food storage,
Okay. Yep.
and it's like basically it's like a warehouse, and a storm came through and like smashed a branch through one of the windows, and then that like opened up the smells to the forest, and the monkeys were like, "Let's go."
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. So this guy here will have the bar of chocolate, which is
Oh no,
poorly.
Colin! What if it was? What if it was lotus infused chocolate? And that's why the monkeys are so aggressive and so strong.
I mean, it's you pay the quarter, you go up and down, and you go round.
Phil said, "Can one
circular.
have a broken bottle?"
You want one to have a broken bottle?
Broken bottle's pretty good.
Oh, it's absolutely got to be this guy. Can you
one
see
in
him?
the back, yeah. And you thought it was a monkey one, but it's actually the mob. Don't put
There
your
we
head
go,
on my
yeah.
lap. I'll give you some in a minute. He said it's in his tail.
Oh. Okay, I like that. I like that better.
I know you want some of my burrito. I'll give it to you in a second.
Okay, put his arm back where it was.
In other news, your girl's mostly finished with the Port Zareth map.
You were gonna show it, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
You should show it.
It's being weird. I don't know what's happening.
Show us.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know
I
how
did.
convincing that
Why
looks
is
at the
this?
moment,
I want this one. And then the edit. This one.
but... Okay.
I have that song, the feeling good. Like I should. Like I don't know why. That's the but it's in my brain. It's not. It's living there rent free right now.
Doesn't sound like a terrible song.
It's not a bad song.
Yeah.
It's just it would be cool if it would like figure shit out.
Whenever I get a brainworm, I'm like, okay, how quality is this song? Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with this being here. This will be fine for now.
It would be more fine if I was, listening to the song.
Right.
But it's like, no. What's happening right now? I don't want that. There we go. I don't know why it's changing both of them. I'm so sorry. But it is. So I guess because it's a duplicate or whatever. So that's cool. I don't know. Okay, so ta-da! Here it is. So
yeah, man, this is what I was imagining. I mean, this is the size I think when before it was like huge, now it's definitely a lot more intimate and a lot more like, yeah, I think it's good.
So let's take a tour. I just realized that it looks like a dick and I didn't mean to do that, but it is. There it is. Ta-da! Easy deek. Alright, so I can even put the grid on so you can see it in up close and personal mode. Okay, so basically this is like the main entrance into the city. There are a couple other ways that they can get in here. They can come around this way. They can go along the beach down here. They can sneak in from this side or this side. So if they're trying to go down to the docks, they're going to want to sneak in from over here. Okay, so this is the town square, and I'm going to put stuff inside of the things, and then the only thing I have left is I got to put shit in here and figure out what I'm going to do with that. And that's it. That'll be the end. But yeah, so I put some of the cages over here in case the party gets kidnapped. This is Poppy's house over here with his real hammock in the back. I don't know why there's some random ass light over here. I'll have to fix that. Excuse me. You don't belong there. Get. I also don't know why that doesn't have an edge on it. That's weird.
Is that a boat under the balcony?
No, it's a hammock.
Hammock.
Like a big 20-foot hammock. It's huge.
Hammock.
This is a potty. There's lots of little potties kind of everywhere. Phil said, I want some of your burrito, and I'm really digging Monster by Lumix. I don't know what the...
Must be a song?
Yeah, I assume it is. This is the church over here with the little turtle pond. In the church map, there are vegetables and animals in here, but for this one, I left it blank. If people want to put stuff in there, they can. This one I did put stuff in though, because I don't know, I'm a psycho, I might take them out. But because I feel like when you back out of it, it just looks like a colorful
flag.
Speech. Yeah, but I wanted to show that it's a garden and that over here is like vines and pumpkins, and I did put a donkey with some pumpkins over here. I considered putting the donkey with the cabbages on here because technically they are a part of the
That's the weirdest thing anyone will ever say in preparing a D&D map.
Do I want this donkey?
Though?
I'm pretty sure I was gonna put this donkey by the cabbages. It's got to be up there.
Well, yeah, probably. So this is what the stores look like right now without anything in them. I gave them different flooring so that they don't all look totally the same. But yeah, and then this is like housing. This is like a stables area. Did I put a roof on that? Did not. Gotta put a roof on it. To the roof, the roof. What color should the roof be?
The roof is on fire.
Gray color, I think. Do we want it to be? Ta-da! See, I don't know what its fucking problem was when it was being weird the other day and just like wouldn't do things. I have no idea. But I fixed it, so. Alright, so then you can put horses in there. And then this, it's the this, I need you guys to know that doing this part alone, because I had to fix this, okay? Because I realized that I fucked up the scale again. So I had to fix this. And then I redid this patio like 7 fucking times. I don't even know why this is here. This needs to go away. This is not supposed to be there. What
The
is
double
this? Yeah, this
pins?
is that
What?
can get the fuck out. Dang it.
Get fuck.
Dang it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Is it?
No.
It doesn't seem like you're happy
It's
with
literally never fine. I hate this so much.
it.
This is probably
Nothing is ever fine.
Nothing is literally ever fine with this. Like this
The
is
motto of our
probably
generation.
the worst build like not the worst like bad, but the worst like the hardest build I have ever done. But it's beautiful and that's what matters. But yeah. So
Oh, I had this hand looking fine, and then I decided to do a little bit of messing with it.
herp derping. But yeah, so that's the ugly halibut, because this is the bottom porch, right? And then this is the top porch. The third floor.
Mhm.
And then back there is actually Attic's house. But I wanted the top, like the highest balcony, to have coverings because that's where the elite are, and you don't want to just have people flying over and seeing their activities.
Yeah, totally.
So, it's also the tallest building in the city, so you literally can't see anything that's happening on the third balcony. Even the like wall things, the closest one is over here. There's a tree in the way. Like, you can't see shit. I had to make it very strategic. But yeah, that needs to move off to the side. Well, right.
This is very established secrecy and debauchery. So yeah, all the methods.
Sure is. But yeah, so that's that. I do need to put a notice board. Where should the notice? Oh, Colin, you'll like this. You ready? Ready? It's the hanging cages.
Wait, go back. Oh shit! Damn. That would suck.
Yeah.
Should we go on a raid, Phil? I'll start it.
Ooh, on a heist.
Did I spell it right or wrong?
Maybe. Who knows? Okay, so I just need to put a notice board. You know what I could do? What would make more sense? Is if I... Ooh, actually, I don't know if that would... It might tank my computer. If I screen share with you guys. And then...
But let me join. There we go.
Okay. Where should the notice board be? Like right here? Or should it be in the square?
Are those more hanging cages? Yeah.
Over there? Yeah, these ones aren't hanging though, they're just on the ground.
Oh.
Could we think like here? Like one here
Sure.
and one by the...
Yeah, I think that's good.
One there, and then one up over here. Okay. And then probably one...
Are you gonna join the heist, Beth?
I will. Give me just a moment. You can't really see it on that side.
Best wares.
Bum, bum, bum. I before E when going to C. Oh, nope, that is actually not I before E. It's E before I. Damn it. Is it? Is it I before E?
I before E except after
Except
C.
after C, but that's not even always true. That's
No,
just
it's so
Right.
flippin'
So
annoying.
this one is not.
mostly true.
This one is not I after E. It is E before I. Okay. Yay! We're going on a treasure hunt. Captain Phil is trying to get a crew together for a treasure hunt.
We're going on an egg hunt. We're gonna find them all.
Go adventuring. Let's go. I gotta make some more like what happens tags. Because there's a couple, I think there's like 2 or 3 that like rotate out for like if we win. Wow, all right, cool. We all died. Well, that's not true. Half of us died. Crew of pirates and raiders check their flintlocks and sharpen their cutlasses as they disembark for a Lemore's tooth. The poisonous fog sends half of the crew to Davy Jones' locker. The rest escape with a handful of plunder and a tale of plenty. Phil, me, and Ryborg all made
So
it
just
out.
me.
So just
Just
yeah.
me.
I thought I didn't realize
Just
I did
me.
that as well. I apologize.
How many eggs I got?
Phil got 2,000 eggs. I got 2,000 eggs, and Ryborg got 1,200 eggs.
Dang, I still think I have Phil whooped.
Only Colin died. Yeah. Ow. Ugh, shook everything in my home. Okay. All right. I guess I'll go back to you guys now.
Oh no! You just passed me.
Wow, 10,000 eggs. That's crazy. Oh, I was gonna up the amount that you can. Let me switch back first to you guys, and then. Okay, switch back to you guys. Nah, boy, I'm the leader.
Yeah, you're gonna go back, and Sophie's gonna have like legit like
a fucking shit
sketch
ton.
done.
Well,
Okay. All right, let's see. I know I can change the amount of eggs that like you can gamble. Because I think right now the like max is 1,000. So give me just a second and I'll see if I can fix it. Let's see. Cloudbot. Loyalty. Add points. I could add points to all viewers. Settings. They're called eggs. Points per interval. Okay. Subscription, donations. Oh, that's not what I want. Betting. Nope, that's not it. Modules. A heist minigame. Preferences. Maximum amount is actually 1,337. Is actually the max. We'll make
How
it.
much?
It was 1,337 was the max that you could donate.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. Or that you could like gamble. So I changed it to 10,000. You can have 1 entry. Chances to win. Wow.
You learning?
All right. Well, I realized that I gave us an advantage, and I still die sometime. How do you type the sound a monkey makes in English? Oh, the ooh. I read that as the ooh 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 ah ooh ah. Like, because I didn't read the monkey part. I just read the. Okay, that was funny. All right.
What would you say is like the real evil? Because Wormtongue Wares, they're supposed to be evil, right? Like
He's
or
supposed.
they're maybe not evil, but like not
Right.
kind of dubious, right?
Yeah. So there's the smugglers, right? Like their whole thing is that it's essentially supposed to be that they will buy just about anything if you prove that like it's worth something and that you can be trusted to not like tattle on them. They will buy and sell anything, and they won't ask questions about where you got it from, or how you got it. But the same goes for if you buy things from them. Like, you don't ask where it came from or how they got it. And they're very like, if you cheat us in some way, like, we'll fucking end you. Like, so like if you like sold them a magic item that's attuned to you and it like reappears on your person after a certain amount of time, and they find you realizing they paid for a magic item that they don't have anymore, then like you're gonna get fucked up. Like like they are semi like a mob boss, where like if you or like a pawn shop, like if you give them something, they'll give you a loan as collateral, and you can come back and get that thing, or like and get your money back. Or if you don't come back for it after a certain amount of time, like they'll sell it. Like, and if you were rude to them, sometimes your deadline maybe came a little bit earlier than you thought it was supposed to be. Supposed to be BRB.
Hustlers. What is the official definition of the word hustlers? Is it always about prostitutes? No. An aggressively enterprising person, a go-getter, otherwise a prostitute.
Otherwise a prostitute. Interesting. If you come here, I'll give you the rest of my burrito. He said you will.
Hey, what?
Oh no! Oh, whew.
Don't know what any of that was, but okay.
Did you see the blood stains on my hanging cages, Dr. Phone?
Yes, I did.
That's it. It's all gone.
I haven't seen the picture of Poppy. We still haven't seen the picture of Poppy yet, have we?
He hath not been drawn yet.
We gotta start kicking Andrew's butt.
That one's not actually his fault. That one was supposed to be done by somebody else, and then was not.
Doesn't mean we can't kick his butt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his next stream, he's gonna draw both hands at the same time. Welcome back, Theo. I guess I could try to screen share and see if it'll... I don't know if it will. We can try.
You can. Is there a way you can replace my face with my screen and then have my face somewhere else?
Yeah. I just don't know if it's gonna tank my computer.
Well, Phil let us know.
Yeah.
Going back, I watched watched some of the playtest stream, and it seemed like it was choppy at sometimes. But I mean, that's a big.
The playtest was a little funky.
Yeah, Foundry's great, except for the fact that it's like a huge draw on a computer system.
Yeah. What I might do, as much as I loved using Foundry, what I think we might end up doing is oh yeah, you can see that. Could the chocolate bar have a bite taken out of it?
Oh yeah, I suppose it should.
um
It is just whole at the moment. I didn't realize that. Yep.
um
Whole ass
I
chocolate
might
bar.
use Arcan Forge,
Okay.
to be honest. Because although I like Foundry and we will do Foundry integrations, and now that I have Tailspire,
Mhm.
I will hopefully be able to do Tailspire integrations. That's going to take me quite a bit longer than Foundry integrations, and that will be slightly more exclusive to get your hands on because that's going to take me like a hot minute to get together. Um, but Foundry should be fine. I've got to talk to Kaz to figure out how exactly we do a Roll20 integration because I don't use Roll20, so I don't really know.
I use Roll20. I'm pretty good with Roll20. I don't know how to do like packs for
Mhm.
like distribution, but I'm sure I could figure it out. I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, setting up like it basically be setting up character sheets and handouts, maps, and tokens. Character
Mhm.
sheets, handouts, maps, and tokens would probably be the main part of it. Yeah, I could probably do that.
Okay.
Could be a shit ton of maps. Jeez.
Yeah,
I wonder what that looks like.
you know. But I mean, why does this have? No more shadows. So I haven't decided what that one's gonna be. So we'll do the blacksmith first. Because I haven't decided how.
Do you want to? I don't think it would change the size of anything. Do you want to pop up my screen too? So
Yeah.
it'll be like a cube of 4.
Sure.
This is like the most everyone. I mean, this is pretty cool because you're actually seeing kind of everything happen at once.
And then you
This
can
is
watch
the
whatever you're
all in one
into.
stream. Yeah.
Okay. So is your screen up?
We have a veritable crew
A
working on homebrew
smorgasbord,
right
as
now.
it were. Oh, you're up there. Okay, I see it. I can watch both streams and fuck everything up.
Also, monkeys are terrifying.
Yes.
Just saying that.
They're in the category of animals that you forget how huge their fangs are until you see one again. Like you're like, oh my god, they could literally rip my throat out.
Yep.
Yay! Look at that! Ta-da!
Yeah.
Wow! So many things are happening.
There's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on. Let me check my bitrate real fast. Oh, it says it's excellent, so that's good. We are streaming at 30 FPS. If we had a fan, oh, okay, it looks a little laggy there for a second. I don't. It's catching up. Give it a second. Oh my goodness.
Wait.
When did Dick have a problem?
Did you add it? You
did.
promoted it. I don't see it in the Oh, there it is.
You should drop.
Who killed?
Hang on. All right.
Anglo-Saxon soldier.
Maybe add that in the title as well. We're doing map making, art, and writing. Should draw in people. Imagine being that one Anglo-Saxon soldier who had the displeasure of wading through cold deep water to stab a shirtless murder man who'd killed 40 people single-handedly in the dick. Poor English, not JK. I don't care about English people. Really, auto mod? LOL. Are you talking about the guy who stood on the bridge and like bottlenecked half of a Saxon army, like as he was dying, and literally was just like had a pile of bodies that he was just like killing in a berserk rage? Was that the whomst you were referring?
The whomst.
The Berserker of Stamford
Yeah,
Bridge.
yeah,
I
yeah.
small Twitter world. I saw Victor in a completely different stream, just random. They
Oh,
were doing
yeah.
a discussion on kids RPG, like TTRPGs and kids.
Nice.
He was just in there.
Kids these days.
Okay. Man, I don't know. Approved by Snacks. Captain Snacks highly approves of our Vinny's operation and will.
Okay, I updated it for you.
Why is it big?
Chat pause. You to scroll. Yeah, the Berserker of Stamford Bridge. Yeah, that's what I said, right?
Yep.
Oh, my back. Yeah, I only know who that is because I was a historical reenactor for Viking era
Oh
back in
shit.
the day. And also my husband is Norse pagan, so I learn all kinds of cool things about.
Everyone, raise your coffees.
Ready? Hey, hey!
Oh, don't have any, but I shall raise it in spirit.
Spirit
Can you
coffee.
see what my coffee cup says? It's got an elephant and a tutu, and it says your argument is irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
Yeah. This is my favorite coffee cup.
Sounds like a good one.
Parcheesi. Farisi Parcheesi. Okay. To Blue Dawn to offload his recent acquisitions, he will
What I have is a
suggest
glass jar of
the
iced
group
tea because
tag
spring temperatures for
along
post-winter fin are summer high.
the
Yeah, it's been
troops.
bouncing back and forth, but it's been raining a lot today. So I woke up this morning and I was like, it's a fucking coffee day. Like, it's a coffee day. I think I'm gonna.
It was like 63 degrees here yesterday, and then this morning I saw flakes of snow.
Ugh.
We had the hottest day we've had yet here in Cali. I think we're up to 82.
Woo!
That's a vibe that I'm not here for. Like,
But I do. This area is great. It cools down overnight. It gets really nice. The coastal breeze, kind of in the evening, will cool. Like we don't have an air conditioner, and I never thought I'd ever live in a place that doesn't have air conditioning. But it's really not that bad.
Yeah, we don't have air conditioning here, and I'm not really ready for how that's gonna go. You know, it's been okay so far.
I has an idea.
Phil said
We should probably do this for all the quests, but I think I'm gonna take the map. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the map and make a route from Carlisle's home in Port Selna to Blue Dawn Island. We should do
Selna's
that for
Cove.
Aylmore's Tooth to Selna's Cove. You're right.
It is an incarnate map if you would like. I can send you a copy of it.
No, what I'm.
You can do
Oh
trade routes,
no, I think I'll
trade
just do it in.
routes.
I'll just do it in PowerPoint. That's how I do a lot of my art.
Okay.
You have no idea how much
Well, I'm
of my
just
art is done
saying
in PowerPoint.
because it's in incarnate, you could just.
I know.
Do the little dash
I
lines.
know. Ladashes.
Ladashes.
Aloysius.
Okay, so let's see.
Kinza.
Should his
Man, I have a lot. Man, we've put a lot of work into this, guys.
We have.
We've
Remember
put a
when
lot of
we
work
thought
into
about
this.
Pretty cool.
trashing the whole thing for
Yeah.
like 5 seconds?
Yeah, there is quite a bit of work here.
Who am I logged in as?
I'm so glad other stuff is going on, so people don't have to watch me do my PowerPoint art.
That's okay. Tap here to verify your settings. Okay.
Sophie, did you see my scene that I made in Incarnate?
I did not know.
It's in Discord. It's in Inner Circle.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
My screen's gonna fuzz out for a second because I kind of want to go look.
You just have to scroll up a tiny bit. But I made the cover of my adventure for my kids' book, and
Yeah, it's
Let's
so.
see.
I
Oh, is
love
it the timid T-Rex?
uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes,
Isn't
I
it
did see that. I
adorable?
think you put it up on Instagram too, right?
Yeah, that was this is like a newer one. This is like I made a jungle soccer field, like a
Okay.
prehistoric soccer field.
He's pretty cute. I like it.
It'll go up today.
I have been real behind on everything this week. Like, I thought it was Friday last Monday. Like, I don't know what's going on with my brain. But it was ready to do some stuff, and I was like,
I feel like everyone's allowed to have one of those weeks every so often.
Look, it was
Just
a whole,
one of them days that a girl goes through.
Yep.
Come on, anyone?
Actually, no.
That's 90s, I think. That's late 90s.
That, yeah, might be a little.
I was young and uncultured at that point, and also a wild child.
Were you really?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I lived
Party.
Well, no, more like hiss, back off, get away from my grotto.
Like,
yeah. See, I grew up out in the country, and so hanging out with people was extremely hard because you can't just like wander over to your neighbors and play baseball or something.
Right.
And so generally, I just like wandered around in the woods, and that was how I kept myself entertained. And yes, when I finally started interacting with people properly, they were like, "Yeah, you're." One friend was like, "Someday I expect to see you, with your future husband and your child in the ditch gathering, herbs and whatnot with like leaves in your hair." I'm like, "Okay, that's the kind of person people think of me as."
Bold of you to assume I'm gonna have children.
Yeah, no kidding. It's gonna be more. They'll see my tree house from the highway.
Yeah.
Be like, yes, there's this Sophie's abode.
Yeah. Oops, too far. Okay.
I'm looking forward to getting back to this guy in the background with the bottle. He's gonna be a joy.
He'll be a mood.
Yeah, he's a mood.
All right. How do we want to do this blacksmith's area? Because
oh no.
You know what? What? Oh, that's a huge fucking table. Jesus Christ. Nope, too big. Stop it. Because he needs to be able to have space to move around, like when he's working. But he also maybe this way. This isn't right now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I'm thinking the vice will go on the outside. Why are you crying? I was just kidding. It was a haha. No crying. I'm okay. I'm fine.
You're making noises.
Phil said I barely made the 90s. I was born in the early 1900s. Or the late early 1990s. The late 1900s, early 1990s. Whichever one. I'm not 1,000 years old, I promise. 100 years, however the fuck. You know what? I'm gonna stop.
Are you at the age where you remember dial-up?
I do actually remember that, but I read a meme the other day, or this morning, I think. Bless you. where it was like somebody asked, like a child asked me if I'm old enough to remember what a PlayStation 2 looks like if I ever saw one in real life. And then it was
I would.
like, it was
That
like,
might warrant a slapping in my mind.
and it was like, I'm just gonna quietly walk into the ocean. Don't mind me, like, which I feel because I had an original PlayStation. Like the gray ones, like just like it wasn't like a PS2, like it was just a PlayStation.
Right.
Like okay, so apparently so somebody is headed to my home to get sized for a suit that I'm doing for them. So whenever he arrives, I'm gonna have to hop out for a second, but I will return. It shouldn't take me too long.
We're gonna have to carry the stream on the force of our personalities, which
Yeah.
I don't know.
In the words of Beth, though, it's cool. I'm hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're
I'm
good.
hilarious. Phil said on my day of birth, Believe by Cher was the #1 hit. I fucking love that song.
Do you believe in love after love?
Doom, doom, doom. I can
I
feel
can
something,
feel something
inside
inside
me
that
says,
says,
I really don't think it's strong enough now. Such a good song.
Excellent.
that just happened.
Hey.
Can't beat that. Table letter.
JPEG. This is gonna be called Selna to Ludon. Check it. Check it what I just did, guys.
I'm ready.
Well, give me a second. It's gonna take me a second. then check it.
Okay.
Check it. Check it. Well, actually, hang on a second. Oh, but then.
But then.
Check it out.
Back it up. Is that what that was? Okay. I'm going to say I need to get all the big stuff in here.
Does anyone actually knows how Imgur works? I'm starting to wonder if all of the images I load up on the Imgur are just getting are they protected at all?
G or is it a G? Imgur?
Imgur, I guess.
I don't
Imgur.
know. I do not know.
There's a chance I might just be like putting all the art out.
Just be an old man.
What?
Just
that's
kidding.
fair. In this instance, that's fair.
What? That's fair. Is it fair? I want this to.
I am old.
Like a hanging option. That's a huge rope. Why is there so much? Okay.
Why does it look like that? It didn't look like that when I did it.
Lost connection. Oh, did you miss us singing to you, Phil? I'm gonna be really upset if you miss us singing to him.
Okay. Let's try this again.
Do we want a bucket of water? Yeah. What are
I missed the bucket.
Oh, it's a tub, not a bucket. Tub. That can be a little bit smaller. To quench things. I'm back. What is your day of birth, Beth and Colin and Sophie? Mine is November 19th.
Oh, hey, I'm a November baby too.
Hey.
January 25th.
Oh, that's right. Yours was like. Hubbands is on Sunday. Fun fact.
Sunday?
Yeah. Don't tell him it's a secret, but I'm doing a surprise birthday party for him because he's never gonna watch this, so he won't know. But don't anybody snitch.
Won't.
That's a snitch.
Andy, 93. I'm an old lady.
That's better.
Do you want my social too, Phil?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that. I'm like, I'm just gonna say I'm in November sometime.
That's what I was gonna do too. But
I'm gonna find your song. Oh,
there we
gotcha,
go.
gotcha. What song was the #1 hit on your thing? Gotcha.
Definitely too high.
Okay.
55.
So we got. I want. What is this called the anvil? Is that what we're calling it? Just gonna have to
Do you
go
see the
through
picture,
all
Beth?
of this clutter. All right, that's fine, I guess. Let's start from the bottom. Locks, keys. Mine was I would do anything for love.
Meatloaf?
Yeah.
You want to hear a funny meatloaf story?
I'm ready. Let's hear it.
When I was probably like 8 and my brother was 12. And my
Mhm.
mom, me and my brother weren't close. We fought all the time. So my mom thought it would be a good idea to have me ask my brother what music is cool right now. And then I could buy him the CD for Christmas.
So
Right? So I do. And him being a punk said meatloaf. So I went and got him Meatloaf, the Meatloaf album,
Mhm.
for Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas morning comes, we open our gifts to each other, and he has also gotten me the Meatloaf album for
Yeah.
Christmas, and both of us listened to it and didn't ever listen to it ever again. I think we both took them back. We both returned.
Oh,
That
no.
album. It was just like, wow. I mean, was that a lesson, Mom, or like, do you just realize that we're horrible?
Yeah, that you're
She was
just
probably intending for it to be a peacekeeping deal, and then it just
Yeah.
kind of went bad.
And then it wasn't.
Mhm.
I hear you, baby. Give me just a second.
Did you see the picture, Beth?
Hang on, go look. It's in the ha-has?
No, on the PDF,
On the
on
what?
the stream, on the stream.
Oh, I see it. Okay, very cute. Yes. All right, and we need. I'm trying to limit the amount of stuff that is like on the actual one. I know, honey. I know. I'm about to take him out. Which. LOL.
Guess. I want you to guess,
You're
Phil.
like 30 something, right?
I am 30 something. But
I know you're at least
be careful
30
30 to
because you
40
pretty
is a
often
big
talk
range.
about how like lots of crazy things happened to you when you turned 30 that you were not anticipating. I need coal.
I want to say it was a Taylor Swift album or song.
When you were born? I don't think so.
The year I was born.
Nice try.
Didn't she have a
Colin.
song? What? No, not like not the song is a Taylor Swift song. There's a song about the year that I was born. There's a Taylor Swift song called "The Year
yeah,
That I
I
Was
think
Born."
so. Gotcha.
Maybe is that the Taylor Swift song? No, I'm older than that. I'm 84.
Oh man.
I'm not 84. I was born in 84. I am 37.
I
Is that
hear
right?
you,
Yeah, that's right.
Boston.
37.
Okay. Phil said 88.
Yeah.
Okay, BRB, I'm gonna take the pup out and then this guy should be here soon, so BRB, I will return.
Okay. We're gonna look at the monkeys. They look great. The one in the front, you can tell he's not as pissed. He's
Right.
more just enjoying the chocolate.
Right.
But the ones behind are like, fuck you. Have you seen there's a video of a dog talking to a seal? Someone did the voiceover where it's just like, hey seal, fuck you.
That sounds delightful. I will have to go look for it. Yep. Drawing monkeys are actually kind of fun to draw. It's like drawing a person, but I
Mhm.
can kind of get away with things.
Well, yeah, I'm guessing that like normally on animals and stuff, you don't have to really worry about facial expressions. But I feel like with monkeys, you do a facial expression differently, you're going to portray something so different because
Yep.
they do have so much like versatility with their emotions and stuff.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. And that's fun, and but also at the same time, you know,
Owner of a lonely heart.
they aren't humans, and so we are slightly less attuned to their facials, you know, how their
Mm-hmm.
faces work than our own. So if I mess up a little bit, it's not going to look that bad.
Oh no, 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 no.
But yeah. But yeah, person, if you mess up something in the face, everybody will kind of go, "What's?" It'll get that uncanny valley thing
Hmm.
going on.
Well, I'll tell you, painting miniatures, the eyes are the
Oh,
absolute hardest thing in the world.
I absolutely believe you on that.
I've gotten better. I definitely have gotten better, but still, like I marvel at the fact that like every mini I do, it's not like I'm getting better every mini I do. Every mini I do is different on in the range, like of 10 minis that I've done. That'll
Right.
get the median will get better and better and better. But like still I have minis that I paint and I'm just like, this is not great. This is like this is a
Yeah.
step backwards.
Yeah. Yeah. How it goes. And like you'll probably get something you become very good at, like, oh yeah, I've become very good at this specific aspect or this specific look. But then there will be other things that you're just like, this is completely new and I haven't figured out how to do it yet.
Yeah.
Hi, hero. I'm not back. You don't
Yay!
see me. I'm invisible.
Along the western coastline. So,
So this drawing makes me really want to read The Journey to the West.
I don't know that one.
It's a Chinese tale. Well, if you know the Monkey King as a concept.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think I know the Monkey King concept.
Yeah. Or Sun Wukong is what he's called. I've been watching.
Yes.
Yep.
Mhm. Well,
And
I know. I mean, Sun Wukong is a character in a lot of like games too. Like I played Smite.
yeah.
Smite was like it's like League of Legends, but it's based on gods, and so like it's pretty crazy. There's a newer animated movie out that deals with she uh the moon goddess of Chinese mythology.
Yeah.
And I knew Chun Li or that's not Chun Li. That's Street Fighter. but like,
Yeah,
but
I did. Yep.
yeah,
And
and I learned that from that game too. And then yeah, Sun Wukong. There's several like that. Bacchus, the God and Wine Greek one. That one pretty
yep.
fun.
Know him. Yeah, I've been watching overly sarcastic productions about them yet. They do like breakdowns of mythologies from different cultures, and one of their most popular running series is The Journey to the West, where they break down the the original story behind the myth of Sun Wukong and and his ilk, and
Hmm.
it sounds like a really fun book to read, actually. Like, a lot of classics, it's like, yeah, I'll listen to somebody like do a funny retelling of it, but I don't ever want to actually read this because it sounds boring. But this actually sounds like a fun book to read, although it is very, very long.
Do this. Is it bigger? Bleh, I can make it smaller. So if I make it the smaller height, let's go 32. Owner of a lonely heart. Thanks, Phil.
No, 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 no. Okay.
But well, that's fine.
So it occurred to me a little while back that I can't indicate that these guys are blue unless we do
Right,
do
if they're not
color.
colored. Yeah, I thought of that. I mean, again, I think that's up to you. I mean, if, we can definitely do color, and I mean, we could still do that kind of style with other stuff
Right,
that we might need because we also need a jungle troll and 3 electric eels.
right,
So, I mean, if we wanted to instead do that style for other ones because we want the blue dawn monkeys to be blue,
right.
but we don't
I
have to. We can also
I
just.
I could play around with making like a more sketchy version of color. You know, something that's not as
Oh yeah, so like a watercolor almost maybe, or like a
yeah.
yeah,
Um, Ironically,
sketch colored.
it might actually take more effort for me to do that just because I'm
Mm,
unfamiliar with the style, but I'm all right
mhm.
with that. I can work on it off screen too.
Okay. Well, again, whatever's easiest. That's the biggest and best part.
Yeah, I'll give it a try and we'll see how much effort the idea is worth.
Hmm. All right. Is that right? I did describe that. Traveling generally northwest towards Little Ipa, halfway up the western coast of Australia. Is that what I did? Sure. Charlie. Okay. This is Selna to Tooth. This is nice. We had a little space in this part, and now we have something to go there.
Sweet.
Of course, I did the wrong one. Sweet. That looks good. I like how that looks. Phil, are you there, Phil?
No Phil?
Well, he's going to answer in text.
Ah,
If he's there. Philos. philosophies. Philosophies. If we had Phil and Sophie in Spanish, it would be Phil y Sophies.
It would be. Well, here's the thing. The the reason that sounds the way it does is because my name means wisdom and philosophy. Like it's the root word going on is Sophie as in wisdom. So there is a reason it sounds that way.
He's not there. He's probably cooking.
Ah,
Maybe.
a worthy endeavor.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay. Travel island for random encounters. Page 22 for random encounters. The journey should roughly take around. Okay, hold on. What was Port Zareth to Selna's Cove was like a week, right?
Not
Cove. 6 day sail. So this will be like 8 days, 8 or 9 days. Around 8 days sail from Selma's Cove. Carlisle's docks to the headquarters of Warrington Works. Hmm. Private port. Small combat. On the eastern tip of the island, facing Kinza. Six buildings. Six buildings. These small boxes. Small. Yet. Balliste. Balliste. Oh, see you, Phil. There he goes.
Ah.
He gone.
Poof.
Balliste.
Yeah, I don't know.
Plural.
I don't know how you say that, but I will trust you on that.
Okay, I have returned.
You did it.
You want a treat?
We were totally talking the whole time. Phil left. So. Man, look at that. That already looks amazing.
Are they
Don't
monkeys?
piss off the monkeys.
No, don't piss off the monkeys. Ooh, I really like this pen that I'm using. This new brush I have because it's really good for this kind of drawing. Ah,
So, how many brushes do you say you have in your tool set?
Your arsenal.
let's see here. How many? It doesn't give me a number. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
Whenever he left.
24. So 5 times 28. I'm not good at mental
140.
math. Yeah,
140.
I have so many more options.
But like
5 times.
you
28,
did
she
you
says.
buy additional like add-on packs and stuff, or is that how many came with it?
This is what came with Krita.
Wow.
It's
Mm.
so nice.
So
Because I know like Kaz will even make new pins or whatever, like new. What does he call
Yeah,
them?
brushes.
Brushes? Yeah.
Yeah.
So like artists will do. I see artists doing that, like making custom brushes and stuff. But this is just me being ignorant to art. Like, how many of those do you use?
Well, I've got a favorite tab, and in it I have 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4. So was that 20?
20. Yeah.
But
That sounds. I mean, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
right, but I'm also still figuring them out,
Mm.
and I am I added the brush I'm using today. I just kind of like added it to the mix because I realized I really liked it.
Mm.
So I'll fall into these like habits of using the same brush over and over again, and then I'll be like, wonder what this one does. Ooh, and then it'll, I'll suddenly be
Whoa.
using something different.
I feel about that.
So I'll bet you my favorite bar is gonna get kind of full with time.
Hey Beth, I did another one. So this is the Selna to Blue Dawn Island,
Okay.
but there was space up here, so I went ahead and did Selna to Alamor's Tooth as well.
Ooh.
Somewhere. I don't even know anymore. Somewhere. Probably right there.
Unsure.
Nope, right there.
Oh, very nice. The monkeys look so good. Everything looks so beautiful.
Thank you.
That's one of us.
All right, so I've reached a weird problem that I never thought I would have.
Who's that?
Where do I put this lamp?
Where do you put
Oh,
this?
in,
What?
The lamp.
in real life?
No, in the thing. Because the fire's on
What
this
is it?
side, so you'd be able to see like here. But what about this table? But if I put it here, then it looks
You're
like
kind of
it's
quiet now.
in the
Is your
way.
mic somewhere?
It's right here, Colin.
Going ASMR. Huh?
Tickled my ears a little bit there.
Guys, that's my next character. I'm gonna play an ASMR paladin, but it's gonna be ASMR paladin.
Name him Tickle Ears.
Tingles
Tickles is
McGee.
good. Tingles. He's gonna multi-class. He's gonna take some levels in Bard.
Solid plan.
Bard paladin. That'd be interesting.
Would be. He just makes the enemies really uncomfortable.
Tired. It's all gonna be sleep based.
Right.
He's gonna have all the sleep based spells for sure.
It's gotta be like
Heck, I might even
like awkward comments, like those pants are tailored really nicely, or like I'm glad you part your hair on the left instead of the right. used to tie your shoes because I would really like to have my boots look like yours.
Oh, this makes me happy.
That's really. I'm gonna make that character. I want to play
Yeah.
that. Gonna happen. It's weird. I've never played a bard in any campaign, but the characters I want to play the most, I think, are bards. So I think the next
Mhm.
whatever campaign I do next, I got to do a bard. It's just gotta happen. Because I also like my School of Rock bard, like the
Mhm.
heavy metal bard. I think that's a great character.
I'm down for it.
Okay. Private ports.
Okay, so things that you would see in a blacksmith's arsenal that is not like nails and tools and stuff. I've got a bucket,
In a what arsenal?
an anvil, a table, coal, a vice, and fire.
What is it?
It's like the blacksmith.
Maybe some chain, like just some coiled chain.
It's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe a few like ceramic pots.
Because this is the one that's gonna be with the roofs. So this is the one that you'll see from really high up, not the like zoomed in version.
What?
Like, what do you mean what?
That's what my son does now.
What?
Just all the time. What? What?
Oh my god. So Jaharic.
Like just like that too. Not like just straight like what?
So you know how Jaharic is always like, who?
Mm-hmm.
So his daughter says that now.
Mm-hmm.
Like he taught her to do that. And so now all the time she's like, who? Who?
Well, I know my son got it from me the
Mhm.
way I talk to my dog because my
Right.
dog, whenever I walk up to her and she's just staring to me, I'm always like, "What?"
What do
So
you
now
want?
he does it to us.
Well, obviously that's how you get someone's attention. Ugh. Let's see, chains. So like a pile of chains. That seems like it would be very much in the way. I guess I could put it like
I'm making it to where like there's a system of like colored signs that are on the buildings facing out the port of Wormtongue Wares that says like if it's red, you just have to wait. You can't port. They're already doing business with someone, and
Right.
because they like to keep confidentiality and all that,
Yeah.
you're not even allowed to enter their port.
You
You
just
wait
wait.
until they turn the signs, and then it's
Or
and then
like
it's your
change
turn.
the flags maybe?
Yeah, flags. Flags is better.
Yeah, like colored flags. I should know this. I went to a blacksmithing club. Jesus Christ, my brain. Okay.
You went to a blacksmithing club?
Yeah, it was called Tidewater Blacksmiths Association. I have a t-shirt and everything. I also won a little...
If it didn't have horrible effects on your body, I would consider doing something like glass blowing.
Oh yeah, glass blowing. Phew. Like
I did, yeah. I did try it once.
You did?
It was fun. I almost passed out at one point.
Yeah, like if you don't, like, you fuck shit up real fast.
It's because you're doing a whole lot of like breathing things, and if you're too focused on like doing the task and not inhaling to get oxygen for yourself, you might do things.
Yeah, you might just herp it up.
My saxophone playing has given me lungs, like some real lungs. But it's interesting because I did smoke cigarettes for 6 years, 6 years or something. Still, I have the lung capacity. I have pretty good lung capacity.
That's awesome. Yeah.
One of these has to be a bakery so I can fill it full of cooking items. Like a kitchen, but not a kitchen. How much do you want to bet this is going to be the longest part of this build? It's going to be me doing these shops. This giant masterpiece that I've created. Oh, we have a bone saw. That's exciting. feel like we probably need a saw, yeah? There's a broom. Wow, so many brooms. Just lean that up against the side.
Nice. Thought I was gonna run out of room, but I didn't.
Yay!
But I didn't. Good job.
I love when you fill a page in GM Binder like perfectly. Like everything just fits
Yeah.
gloriously. It's nice.
I used to edit newspaper pages for our college newspaper. I'll bet it's similar to the feeling of yes, I got everything, the photos, the stories, the ads, all perfectly on the page with no need to put in a
Yeah.
page filler.
Filler. Yeah. Yeah. And GM Binder will do things sometimes and they'll like change a font or they'll change their margins or something and you'll go back in your documents and it'll just be off.
It'll
and
just
you're
be
like,
ugly.
"Oh,
Like,
I had to do that. I had to do that with all of the Heroes of Salon PDFs, and I haven't done it yet. I need to do it with all of them. I'm not looking forward to that.
That sounds like a lame.
We figured out. I have now theory crafted the next world we're gonna do with Wildspire
Shaving horse. Hell yeah.
because the Salon stuff is really cool, but it's content because it has the Cardinal lore.
Mm-hmm.
So the next world we're doing, we can sell, and it is. I'm really excited about it.
That's awesome.
That is super cool. How you gonna give
And Ryan, because he's really into business and like he's on Amazon and he keeps wanting to check out his competitors, so he orders mini sets that he thinks from companies that he considers competitors, and he sends them to me. So I have
Dude,
a lot of minis to paint now.
that's awesome.
I
He sends them to you just to get rid of them afterwards or to judge?
To like show him the packaging and show him like the quality, talk about the quality and the detail and all
Yep.
that. Yeah.
I am patiently waiting for the minis that he sent me. However, our post office had a case of positive test, so the post office is shut down, which is extra annoying because, like I said, my husband. This is so like, I recognize my privilege real fast before I say this, so like don't judge me, but like my husband's birthday is on Saturday, or is on Sunday, and his party is on Saturday, and my grandma sent us a package and it has his birthday banana bread in it, and I can't get it because it's closed.
Yep.
And
That's a bum.
It is. I'm annoyed about it. I know that I'm like, I know I shouldn't be so like, oh my god, like, meh, because you know, the Rona. But at the same time, I'm like, man, like.
I was gonna say something. Oh, did you notice? I'm gonna gush on us a little bit because I wouldn't have guessed this, but people watch our videos on Twitch.
Like
have you noticed that?
The thingy things, the VODs, the ones that get
No,
left
I mean
over?
like, huh?
The like the ones that are saved after we do stuff, or the ones that go on
Yeah.
YouTube?
Yeah. Have you ever went and looked at the number of views of videos like after?
Yeah, some of them are kind of high.
Yeah, the playtest was almost 100.
Yeah. The I did download it because I forgot that like after 2 weeks they delete them.
Right.
And I've been posting them to YouTube, and so I missed almost an entire month's of VODs because I completely forgot about it. So there's going to be a little bit of a gap in the uploads.
That's fine. We don't need to save them all, if I had to guess, but like the playtest one.
Yeah, the playtest
one we should because
that one's gonna go up. I have it downloaded.
Well, the fact that you replayed it, I don't know if that changes the amount of time before it's deleted.
I don't know. I don't know if that saves
it
to like.
That might save it, yeah.
Because it's saved in like a replay queue. So I do.
Because you can save videos, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, you can. That's how I export them. Is I usually download them, but I should probably check that actually now that I'm thinking about it. Let's see. I don't know if it'll. I'll do it after the stream because I don't want to tank my computer. But yeah. What time is it? Oh wow, we're okay.
Oh my.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how long we were all planning on hanging out.
I was gonna go for like. Oh, you go first.
Well, I got something at like 2 so for sure I'm signing off before then, but also I should probably get some food in.
Yeah.
Like a walk because
Yeah.
it's sitting.
Yeah, we're in about 15 minutes. We'll hit what, noon, which is about our usual. But we were about 15 minutes late, so it's kind of up to whomsoever.
Fair. Also, thoughts on doing the color like this?
Ooh, the shade. Ooh,
100.
I
100.
love.
Yeah.
100%.
Now I'm trying to figure out, should I do the rest of the image as if it is still mostly black and white? Like everything is slight shades of gray and blue and white? Or do I start doing things like greens and browns?
Good question.
Right.
I kind of like the shades of gray. You could mess around, and if you want to, when you do the ape, you could do like shades of brown and just have
Right.
it be.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that could be pretty cool.
Someone just sent me a screenshot from a PDF on DM's Guild. It's a pretty bold statement. What do you mean? Like what they took a screenshot of is a bold statement, or the fact that they took a screenshot of a PDF is a bold statement?
Screenshot from a PDF on DM's Guild. Like, yeah, like what's in the screenshot, like whatever the screenshot is a bold statement, or the fact that somebody had the audacity, if that's
the
what
audacity.
it is. Because I could see where it would be both ways. Like if it's your PDF and somebody like screenshotted it and just sent it out into the world so that like they didn't have to buy it, I'd be pretty pissed. But like if somebody was trying to show you something of what somebody said that was like a shitbag statement, then like that's a little different.
I think after this week, Beth, I'm going to make a distinct list of what the PDF is missing, and then the week after, we'll just go down the list.
Yeah,
and just
I
take
can
things
give
off
you
the
a
list
couple things
Bless.
from
Bless.
Excuse me.
Yeah, bless you. From doing the playtest, there was like a couple things that I noticed pretty quickly.
Sure. Did anyone get paralyzed?
No, they did not. They actually rolled pretty well. Two people almost died actually. Like 2 people went down.
Nice.
Over the course of the whole thing. Right off the bat, I realized that unless, I don't know if we do have one and it just wasn't in the PDF that I was looking at, but Darius does not have a stat block.
No, he doesn't.
Which was not helpful when they were fighting the pirates on the shore. I basically just had him like stand off to the side and like not really help or do anything.
Yeah, we should do a Darius stat block.
Yeah. But for the centipedes, the person who stepped in the log, he went down. Oh, actually, they both went down during the pirate fight. Now that I think about it,
with the booty blaster.
So they actually, so they didn't even go onto the cove. They literally saw the pirates on the ship trying to break in, and Lucky, or Lucy, my husband's character, he went into the water and like snuck up the side of the ship, but I think her name is like Saria. She, that my friend Aki's player or character, she walked out onto the beach and was like, "Hey guys, the boss lady's trying to fuck some people up. We gotta go." And they were like, "Who the fuck is that?" And she did like a deception to like be like, "I decided to join your crew. I'm new from the town. And she doesn't care about my life, so she sent me out here to find you, to tell you you gotta come back because she needs you guys." And they were like, "No fucking way." And then they were just like, "But what if she's telling the truth? Like, what if she's not lying? Like, you know what happened to Hank when he defied her? He lost a fucking hand.
Right.
Like,
Yep.
like, what if she's not lying?" And so they were like, "All right." So they bring her on board the ship, and they're trying to like get it going, and she's like,
trap.
"Yeah, but she did it."
Oh,
Because they were just gonna open it, and they're like trying to do it, and they're like, "Hey, can you help? Like, can you unlock this?" And she was like, "Yeah, I have thieves' tools," or like she was like, "Yeah, I have a lockpicking kit." And she had never played before. 3 of these people, it was a party of 4. 3 of them had never played 5e before. 2 of them have never played D&D ever. The 2 kids, and she was like, "I can try to open it, but what if it's booby trapped?" And they were like, "Great idea! What if it's booby trapped?" And so she sets off the trap, and it kills one of the guys outright because they were right next to it.
Kills her though, right?
Well, she was far enough away from it.
Oh.
Yeah, because she was like, "What if it's booby trapped?" And then the other guy like loses a leg, and the guy who lost the leg is the one that had the booty blaster on him. And so he's like in shock for almost the entire fight, because it's not till the very end that they realize that she's not with them, because people start like the rest of the party started shooting from the tree line on the cliff, and then Patrick's character was on the ship behind a bunch of barrels, and one of the people on the cliff gets the crossbow right in the chest, and he's like hella squishy at like 7 hit points, and the hit by itself did like 8. So he went straight the fuck down. And then eventually she took one in the chest as well. And then she ended up with the booty blaster, but she doesn't know what it does yet. It was a whole thing.
All right, I'm gonna read Victor's message. There's a statement in the screenshot. It reads, "With the release of Tasha's Cauldrons of Everything and subsequent UAs, it has become the norm not to list ability score increases, alignment, or languages of a race. But as this is a stupid decision, I have elected to ignore it in favor of providing a baseline suggestion for the race in each subrace. Edit ability scores as needed, blah, blah, blah. Pretty ballsy to call Tasha's ASI thing stupid, and I agree with this method." Yeah, no, calling it stupid. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's touch and go, right? Like, he's probably going to piss off 1 out of 30 people or something. I don't know. It's hard. I'm going through. So we got an editor for our Heroes of Salon content, and the editor did a good job of pointing out some stuff to me that we just need to take out of it. Like, I put some themes in there that can be uncomfortable for people. And I mean, you know.
So you don't want them to read our book, right?
Huh?
So we don't want them to read ours, yeah?
Which one? This one?
This
no,
one.
I mean, like, there's difference though, right? It's weird how there are some people, like there's some issues that are more taboo than others simply because of the current climate,
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
historically maybe they're not the most,
Yeah.
but now because of the climate they're higher up. So like drugs is no longer like a highly taboo thing,
Yeah.
right? Like it kind of takes the back seat to most other things that you have to
Right.
dance around or be careful with.
Yeah.
Drug addiction is just kind of
There.
part of, it's just
It's
not,
just
it's not
part
in the
of
forefront
American
anymore.
lifestyle now. Yeah. 1 out of 30 monkeys are very loud.
But like, I get it. Like,
Yeah.
and this is how I explain it too. But I understand that you have to put this in there in a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
But my idea is when I play fantasy, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go on a little bit of a soapbox here.
I'm ready.
For certain social issues, I don't have the ability to champion certain things in my real life because I just don't have. I don't, I'm not in the right position. I don't have whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But why can't I champion those issues in my fantasy game, right?
Right.
If I see someone being degraded or discriminated against because of racial features that are made up in the game or the society that's part of this world that I'm playing my fantasy game in,
Right.
I want to be able to stand up for it and be a champion, and say like, no, this isn't the way it should be. It should be a different way.
Mm-hmm.
I like having that aspect in my game,
Right.
but I understand too that one, people, especially like people that play with random people or pickup games, yeah, it opens up the possibility for too much debate and conversation and debate
Yeah.
and then getting out of hand. But that's just how I like to do it. And so,
Mm-hmm.
and when I do writing for homebrew, I like to present that as well. I like there to be power struggles and people not being treated right because that's what you're supposed to be fighting. That's
Yeah.
what you're supposed to be
Right.
doing. And yeah,
Yeah.
so what I'm gonna have to do now is put a little blurb, take it out of the content, but put a little blurb at the end that says, if you're okay running more complex and more controversial themes, here is how you can work these themes into the scenarios I've previously described. So
Mm-hmm.
that's how I'm going to do it. Like
And
one
this
of
is
them
for
is the Sisters of Shar.
the Solon one, right? Not the kids game.
Yeah, the Gore Spire. It's the third PDF. It's not, you're no longer in the continent that's like the nations of light. You're in a continent that's supposed to have more evil influences and
Mm.
more, it's not the good area. So there's slavery, there's
Right.
discrimination, there's women that sell their bodies for money,
Mm.
like I put that into my
Yeah.
setting because I like it to be a contrasting point to where they came from.
Right. Yeah. I
But
mean, it makes
not
sense.
understand too, like the you remember probably the first PDF has a situation where Bone Sun is getting back at pirates because I didn't say it, but I insinuate that it was a young female captain and they didn't treat her very gentlemanly.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
and I get that, like, that situation, that scenario for players
Could be
could
triggering.
be very uncomfortable, and it just doesn't need to be in there. So I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
go in there, change it just to say that they, whistled at it, be very specific about how they mistreated her. There's a code of conduct and they didn't follow, like, they had her clean the deck or something. I don't know. I'll think of
Yeah.
something.
Something.
But it's just gotta be, and I get that. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Organ sellers with limited stock. No, Victor. I mean, the carnal pleasures of the flesh.
Sin as
Hooking. Avelta.
hooking, lady hooking out here.
Ladies of the night.
Ladies of the night. It's a thing.
I mean,
It's a
yeah,
real
I
vibe.
don't know. I feel like having a human bard seduce a dragon is just as
Yeah.
inappropriate as women prostitutes in my fantasy setting.
Right.
But
Interspecies.
maybe.
As long as it's like a. I am a fade to black kind of DM. Like, we're all adults. I'm not gonna tell you, like, you can't try to bang somebody if you really wanna. Like, if you wanna have PC, like, relationships, cool, whatever. I think it depends on The company too, you know. If
Yeah.
it's somebody
No,
who
totally.
like, if you're playing with people who you've been playing with for a long time, and I know I've said this before, with like friends who you've known for a long time, and your familiarity with those people and the general consensus is that we're okay with exploring like darker themes, then I think it's okay. But if you are playing with like a new group of people, or even like a group of people that you don't know very well, and or even people you do know very well, but you know, you just kind of spring on them, something like that, I think without a warning at the very beginning, you know, like if you
Mm.
a huge part of session zeros for me is like what are you cool and like not cool with? Like,
Yeah.
are you down for like excessive like blood and guts? Like, are you not down for like certain types of like bloody interactions? Like, we have a friend who gets like grossed out, like aggressively grossed out by the thought of like people's throats being slit. Like he
Sure.
can deal with anything else. Like he doesn't like whatever, it's cool. Like his wife is a medic. Like he doesn't care. But for whatever reason, like the idea of like somebody having their throat slit or like seeing that in like horror movies just like gets
Mhm.
him. And he just like can't
Mhm.
hang. So like stuff like that, or things that, you know, are or can be triggering because you never really know, you know? You don't ever really know what it's going to be until it happens. Or if somebody, you know, doesn't say anything and then all of a sudden it pops up, then you're at that point in a situation where somebody might not know how to like back out of it. Like if you get your players into a situation that like you thought was cool and then somebody doesn't know how to voice that like it's not okay, then they just have to
Right.
like, you either have to recognize that player's response by like body language and the way that they're acting and like hope that you pick up on it, or they have to just like suffer through it until it's over, and then maybe they'll tell you afterwards.
So maybe like a pre-established system of like,
Yeah.
if something's wrong,
Yeah.
this is how you let us know.
Yeah, like a safe word. Like
Yep.
And I feel a lot of groups, especially groups that do random pickup games or one shots and
Mhm.
stuff, do those kind of disclaimers and those
Yeah.
kind of,
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
know,
I 1,000%. And I know it's like it's become such a meme in like certain groups. The the like papers. I think we talked about this with Puma. The like papers that you can send out to your players that say like, this is like, give me a list, like check off things that you're okay with, mark out things that you're not okay
mhm.
with, and then they can either send them back to you by itself or like in like anonymously, you know, that way they don't have to like straight up tell you. But the idea behind it is that you want to make sure that you know beforehand. But I think in some instances it's okay to explore those things if the people that you're playing with are like cool with it. Like, as long as they know it's a potential, then I think it's okay. It just depends on the people.
Totally.
Totally.
Should we wrap it up?
Sure can.
Yep.
Thanks for listening to our TED Talk soapbox. Sorry, I didn't mean to like steal your soapbox.
Fun.
I agree though. Like I think if you have
Yeah.
certain things, then go for it. Like
It just has to be established, like
yeah,
what is comfortable.
yeah.
And there can't be any shame for it not being comfortable.
Yeah. Vic said, ah yes, red light districts. I have those in my games. There's nothing bad about them. Most people do it consciously. All my players know me all too well by now. They know what's coming. By the way, yesterday I was told that me railroading the party into getting captured by a villain was bad. But it really isn't because the party is playing 3D chess in order to avoid capture, and the villain is playing 5D chess with multi-dimensional time travel. That's aggressive and difficult to like beat.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's frustrating for your players.
But maybe they should just suck less. Do you think of that? Just kidding.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
I'm trying to find a.
Well, as far as the monkeys go, we could leave it here. I'll probably do some experimenting off camera just to see if there's something I like better. But I guess this is a decent way of portraying color in a sketchy way.
Yeah. No, I like it. I really do.
Digging it.
I discovered a new brush, by the way. I really like it now. Like I said, you just kind of experiment.
Yeah. How exciting. Okay. Well, I guess we'll skedaddle on out of here. We're not gonna raid today because I think all of us have somewhere to be right after this, and I would hate to like raid people and then be like, haha, just kidding, we can't stay.
Hi, bye.
We just wanted to gift you our people. Anywho though, so Sophie, do you have anything you would like to announce to the friends?
Well, I am Sophie. I go by the name Iron Tofu. You can find me at Iron Tofu 42. There is links to a website there, if you want to buy prints. And I've been starting a graphic novel series lately.
Wow.
Although it is very small at the moment, so
Is that the Axolotl?
yeah,
one?
the axolotl.
Axolotl.
The
Yeah.
axolotl mage.
Yes.
I was gonna tell you
I'm
that
all for
the
it.
like frog toad thing looked like Mr. Toad from like the like Beatrix Potter stuff. Like
Yep, you're right. He does kind of have that look.
Got a vibe, and I'm here for it.
It's fun. Anyway, yep, that's me.
Excite, Dr. Colin.
Yep. Just my kids game and my homebrew with Wildspire. Keep an eye out on Wildspire miniatures. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff happening. We're in the process of ramping up for another Kickstarter soon.
Ooh.
So, yeah, we're excited about that. Ryan's working vigorously to get some good monster models made.
Nice.
And
it's
going to be a good one.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Does he like sculpt his own? No,
what he does is he has the merchant level tier Patreon of IMZ 4250. And so that allows him to sell minis and stuff and STLs of those models.
Gotcha.
So a lot of them are based on those models, and he's a super famous IMZ 4250 is like the most well-known miniature sculptor.
Gotcha.
And he tends to take those designs and then he will commission graphic designers to make changes. So he'll change them up, add like an interesting, unique feature or something here and there.
Gotcha.
So he'll take one of a minotaur and add a cowbell, or he'll take one of a something and add something.
Cool. Very cool. Much excited. I was asking because I just downloaded Blender and I'm like, this is really hard. Like, wow, this is real difficult. But okay, well, thanks everyone for attending. We appreciate you dearly, greatly, sincerely. We hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, whatever it is for you. And we will see you on Wednesday.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
Yeah, peace out, Girl Scout. We'll see you guys on Wednesday morning for Morning Brew with Dr. Colin, and then Wednesday night for Mappy Hour with me. And we're finishing the Ugly Halibut. Is what we're doing. We're kicking ass and taking names up in this bitch. All right. We might also be doing some Foundry stuff. I haven't decided yet. Like, meh.
Real quick.
Ready.
Since I'm going to be doing the stat blocks of some monkeys, I think next time, should they have an ability called Fling Poo?
Of course.
Yeah. Cool. This is going to be one shitty fight.
Ugh, quality though.
Can you call it a shitty encounter?
Yeah.
You could do crappy encounter if it's
Oh,
swearing.
I mean,
That's probably better.
a
Probably better to
crappy
say it that way.
encounter.
But yeah, we can call it a crappy encounter.
Mm.
Uh,
Mm.
A real shit show.
Mm. I like that one.
Yeah, I like that one
Real
too.
Pretty
shit
good.
show.
A real shit show. A real.
hmm.
But that's just the howler monkeys. The ape won't fling his shit. He'll have other abilities.
That
But
would
the
be
howler
weird.
monkeys will have fling poo.
It should be called scatter.
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 I get it.
Ugh,
It's a haha.
terrible.
I'm
Don't
hungry.
mind us. We're just like a bunch of teenage boys out here. Writing
End it.
stuff. Okay, all right.
End.
Sorry. Thank you, friends. We appreciate you. We'll see you
Bye-bye.
on Wednesday.
Whee!
Bye.